Hello, my name is Elizabeth Alice Keane, and I done a 6 and 6. So I spent the first half of the semester on placement and work, and the second half at NTNU Trondheim, Norway. So for the first semester, I worked with Havering Council at housing fund days, which are for families that are struggling with housing. These was really rewarding actually, and was really nice giving back to my surrounding community in London. Um, I also worked within the collective that I was already a part of at Backlit, and I got to work with Nottingham Contemporary designing a new reformed map of Nottingham based off of what young people like, including queer spaces. This got scanned and put onto their website. Um, Alongside placements within galleries in Nottingham, I also kept up with my own practice and done some painting, and also entered open calls. This was for West Art Collective at Antwerp Mansion in Manchester. Um, with Pending Collective again, I got commissioned and helped invigilate and make a fanzine with Pending Collective for the punk exhibition. Through Backlit, I also got work at Primary, which is where I done some invigilating and financial work for openings of exhibitions. Um, in the evenings, I would work at Hockley Hustle, painting billboards with the community. This was a really lovely, friendly, way to spend my evenings. And lastly, in that semester, I done some modelling and also helped work with my friend in London who is a fashion stylist and got to collaborate with an independent fashion designer. For the second semester, I went to Trondheim and studied at NTNU at KIT, which this was really great, but it was a thing to keep in mind at this time is that it is -15 and you will need a coat and thermals, and it is also dark all throughout the day pretty much apart from for 2 hours. So you'll need to take vitamin D and maybe get a sad light, which helps with seasonal depression. Um, this is where I lived in Trondheim. It's called Solsiden. It was opposite the Art Academy and had lovely big windows and was centre of pretty much everything. This was the first week in Trondheim. We done lots of activities like taco night and sledging and saunas and got to go on tours around the city. So this was really nice. This was all organised by ESN. Um, and then after that, I done some really lovely hikes with some friends that I made. This was across the fjord and was about 7 hours, but went up the mountain and we got to see the sunset. Um, this is the academy itself. It has a massive library, huge studio spaces, and a really lovely kitchenette area where people can have parties, cook food, sleep, whatever you want to do, you can do in that kitchen area. It's called the Sky Bar. Um, there was loads of exhibitions on all the time as there was loads of galleries in Trondheim and so much to see all the time. This was a trip I took with my friend to Lofoten up north. This was amazing. We got to see Northern Lights. This was an exhibition I done for one of my modules with the year in an art space in town. This was really lovely as I got to make lots of friends and meet all the other students. This was an Easter meal that we had planned with the students. There's lots of activities to do, like swimming and walking all the time. And this was the 17th of May. This is National Day in Norway, where everyone drinks all day and eats. This was midsummer, where we spent it in Sweden at my friend's summer house, and we got to see Gothenburg. This was a trip I took to Oslo with a friend, and I got to go to galleries and walk around and go to bookshops. And this was another trip where we went to a surf camp, which was really lovely. Um, and we done a 9-hour road trip to here. This was a gallery that I worked with in town to do a shrine workshop. This was offered through the university. There's these cabins that the university own that you can rent and go and stay in. And me and a friend went and rented, and we went swimming, and you just cook, and there's no electricity, so you cook on a fire and you drink from rivers. This was my solo show that I had through Pop-Up in town. This was offered through another student who asked if I'd like to be a part of it. Alongside my practice, I also done drawings across Norway on my travels and kept loads of sketchbooks. And this was when I had to move out from my accommodation and leave Trondheim. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I can't recommend it enough going to NTNU.